Hello planner friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiffany May and this is Tiffany May Plans. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we are planning in our creative journal for our weeks. This is the very first week in March, which is the 2nd through the 8th. And I have chosen to use this sticker book, which is the Snow White Princess sticker book. And I cannot wait. I have used this only a couple of times and I'm very excited to use it in my journal. So we are going to open up to our weeks here. Now, if you've been following my other videos, you know that I now do 2 tabs, and this page is my Saturday and Sunday combined. So I am going to open up to that first because we need to decorate this before we can move on. So I think I am going to use the stickers that are actually in this book right in here to decorate that. Let's see, do I want to do that, or do I want to use the tabs? So they do have sticker tabs in here as well, but I don't have that many of those. That I have used already. I think I have like 2 left. And they won't fit this whole way down. So let's see. What else do we have in the back here? We have all of their names. We have it say Snow White. We have them, we have her. Yeah, I think we're going to end up using the flowers. Okay. So I'm going to take this big piece here because it is made somewhat like a corner. I'm going to use that there. I think this piece next. Just like that. We'll do this yellow piece as the other corner and then fill in if we need to. Which, maybe just using this little pink flower. We can fill in just like that, and then we just gotta snip this little piece. Beautiful. Okay, so that gives us our first. Then to take this page, this was a easy and quick idea. They have these, which actually have the names of each dwarf on them. So I thought I would just use one of each of those, and I think I am going to do it in the pastel line. So I'm going to start at Dopey. Dopey's actually my favorite one. And we're going to start putting them, I guess, even with this right here. So there's Dopey. And we'll space it out a little bit. Doc. Loopy. And 3 more. Bashful. Happy. Grumpy. So each one is down the row, and then I am going to take my cutter. So we're going to spin this book around. Because I am left-handed, it is easier for me to use my cutter this way. Okay. And we are just going to cut right around these. And I figured this would be the easiest for me to use because then I just have to use circles on the back side as well. There. Well, some of them made like points, but that is all right. So we've gotten that done, and then we'll go on to the back side. Spin this around again. Sorry for making you a little seasick. And we'll just go back down the line. And I'll put my board on this side so you guys can see. We're going to go back down the line of dwarves and just, let's see. We'll put them back down again. So we're going to do Grumpy. Sneezy. Happy. Bashful. Sleepy. Doc. And Dopey. Alright, so that gives us our dwarves, and it just overlaps those flowers nicely, and I think that looks very nice. So then we're going to go on to this page. So now we need to pick a washi tape that can overlap them a little bit, but still goes with all of the colors here. And I was thinking blue, but now I'm not sure. This blue is what Snow White is. I could use yellow. Could use the blue stripe. See, this is what I'm looking at off to the side here. I have this whole set. This was my set I bought at Temu. It's a 100-piece set. And I think it was just over $10, if that, for the set. I'm looking at the different colors. Like, none of these are actual green. Like, we have the turquoise, but not actual green. So maybe I do the turquoise. That might be fun. Like, I have this one right here, which is a very nice, just basic plaid. Or I could do it in the blue. Which the blue doesn't look bad either. The blue actually matches quite nicely. Alright, we're going to go with the blue. So now, this one can go right here. and it will still line up. So we're going to move this washi out of the way, off to the side, and we're going to go right here, and we are going to cut our washi along this line. We're cutting our washi. Okay. Beautiful. And that just hangs over just the slightest bit, so you still see our dwarfs on there. And we are going to do our other side with our washi. We are lining it up with this line here. And trim. Alright, so that gives us our line of washi. Trim that side. And trim that side. Okay, and then this side here, washi back. I think I want to do the same types of flowers that I used the first time, which is these here. So I am going to use this piece, much like before. Go right down the line there. And I do have a little bit of trim, but that is okay. I'm going to put this piece down in the other spot. Beautiful. And we'll choose this piece for the middle. Just like that. And I need another little flower. And I think we're going to have that one going this way. And I want it going kind of like that, so it fills in the middle there. And I think that looks great. Let's just trim off that little spot. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can go in and put boxes on our pages, which they do have some boxes. They also have some decorative boxes too. So we could use a decorative box if we wanted to. Or we can go in and just use a box. These are cute. Scalloped boxes. And then we have these gold boxes. We have some actual colored boxes. We have some bigger boxes. And then each dwarf has their own. So let's stick with the boxes up in the front. I think we're going to use this one because it has her. Because we used them, but we didn't use her yet. And I'm going to go down to the bottom here. And put that box in there. So that means this page only needs a smaller one. So let's do a smaller square like this. There. This one's also a small page, so let's use this small yellow one. Just like that. This one's a little bit bigger, so let's see. Maybe we'll use one of these in this purplish color. Okay, like that. And then let's see, we can go back to a bigger box for this page, which we have this one. So this one is a double page. It is Saturday and Sunday, so one of the days is going to be cut smaller, or I'm going to have to combine my writing. Either way is fine with me. And let's use one more of the scallop edge boxes with the flowers. And we will go with, what's a red box? We haven't used a red box yet. And it's up by Grumpy, so that works. Just like that. Okay, I like it. Now, do we want to add Snow White or any quotes? I like this one. And I'll bring some floral to this page. Let's do it right over here. Just like that. It says, be proud of who you are. I think that looks good there. I don't want to use any of them. Do I want to use her or any of the other flowers? I think the pages that have just them want to dress up a little bit more. Do I want to go just on the edge of the box just to make it a little fancier? Because they don't have as much going on. I think that looks better. And this one here needs something. So let's just do some small sets of the flowers. There we go. Okay. And I believe we are complete. If you liked this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my next videos. And I do hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, Planner friends.